Rock FM prezintă Rockstadt Extreme Fest Backstage Talks, powered by Banca Transilvania.
Your set was incredible. I was talking to Nick about it. I was speechless. Everything, the energy, the people, the way your music resonates with everyone. It was just incredible. How do you feel after that set?
It was good. It was a hot one for sure, but no, it was good vibes. Good time. Good vibe for being here for the first time. So yeah, we enjoyed it.
You're coming all the way from Australia. This was a question from one of your fans, actually. I have a friend who is like dying to ask you this question. She's also a musician. She also plays abroad, and she finds it very hard as a starting musician to gather all of her things and to go on tour. But you're from Australia, which is an island in the middle of the ocean. So how was it like for you starting out touring to gather all of your production and to actually go? Was it difficult?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I think it's hard in Australia to like get out of Australia initially because you have to fly anywhere. But at the same time, I think that same thing sort of pushes Australian bands to be different, to try and stand out. But yeah, it definitely is hard to do.
And the cities are so far apart as well.
Yeah.
So like to do any shows, you kind of just need to hit everything like once or twice. But that means big distances up and down the coastline.
Yeah, well, if it's difficult for us Europeans to go from one country to the other, imagine the cities in Australia. You are witnessing, and have been witnessing since the beginning of your career, such an exciting time in metal music. I'm wondering, because it's become more diverse in the past decade, how do you feel about the evolution of metal, and what do you find exciting about it?
Well, I feel like bands aren't just metal anymore. It's really hard to even just pinpoint any bands in like our world as like metal bands. There's so much crossover these days, and whether that's like how we do it with more electronic elements or other bands doing different things, like I feel like to keep heavy music kind of fresh and new, you do need to introduce these other things into it to breathe new life into it. So it's cool to see bands kind of doing that, as well as other bands kind of holding true to the classics. But I guess having that big spectrum of sound means you kind of get to enjoy and like exactly what you might like.
It's turning into less of a boys club as well. Yeah. So like, you know, in our band we're all guys, but seeing a lot more people who don't, you know, they're not men, women, or, you know, identifying in other ways, participating in heavy music as artists, which, I mean, was not so common when we were coming up. And I feel like there's been a huge cultural shift that's made it like way more inviting for not just the guys, which is awesome. So we can all enjoy it together.
Yeah, we can also see that in Romania. Just like as a side note, I'm also organizing events. We have lots of metal bands with female front leaders that are amazing, and I'm doing a show with them. So, yeah.
We call those male weird bands.
So yeah, this trend has been really exciting for us as well, with not necessarily just females, but all of our identities actually coming together and enjoying a good metal show. And this is why festivals are also exciting, because you get to experience more genres of the same style of music. You get to meet more people with a lot more tastes. You get to discover music. What is a thing that you love about festivals, and what is a deal breaker for you guys?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know if there is a deal breaker.
Is there anything that you have to look at in order to decide, yeah, we're playing this festival or not?
Oh, for us?
Ooh,
Culturally speaking.
I don't know. I mean, in the end, say for today, like just coming to a place we've never been to before is something that's really exciting. In terms of like the lineup and stuff, I guess it doesn't really matter to us too much, as long as, you know, we get to play to new people and get to see a new part of the world. What's a deal breaker?
I feel like if it was so different, like if every other act was hip hop and then there was us. I feel like maybe that would be a deal breaker.
Then they probably just wouldn't book us anyway.
But if they did, when we had to say yes or no, I feel like that would be.
I mean, the token metal band is more of a thing these days as well, where you'll have like a random festival and then there'll be the one heavy band on there, and it usually goes down pretty well, So that's, I think festivals are cool no matter what. Like, you're always playing to a good crowd, people who always want to be there and have fun and get into it. So,
Was there something specific that you noticed about this festival that differentiates itself from the other festivals that you played?
It's in Romania.
Yeah. Yeah, not particularly, and I mean that in a good way, in the sense that I feel like no matter where you're going, especially when you're doing these Euro festival kind of things, like, everyone's just so excited to be there, and I feel like that's something that carries through most festivals over here. So just being around and getting to see people excited about it, and when you never know coming over here if they're even going to know, if they're even going to know your band or what it's going to be like that's the I don't know, that's all that really matters.
I've had a lot of friends come up to our studio back in the festival that were saying like, oh my God, I saw Northlane. And so, yeah, you have a lot of fans, you have a lot of people who love you here. Thank you for that amazing show. Just one last round of questions, quick ones. I was wondering what kind of festival goers you are. Because I know you've been doing a lot of shows and you know each other very well. So this is going to be interesting for me to find out. Who is the one person who forgets his equipment? Who is more likely to forget his equipment back at the hotel or back in the van?
I don't have equipment, so I feel like if I did have it, I would forget it because I'm not used to it.
We pay people to remember to bring out equipment.
Our photographer.
Yeah, photographer actually. Yeah, he'll leave his camera at the hotel.
I lose my vape and my phone all the time. Does that count?
Yeah.
That's equipment, right?
It
Actually, you
counts.
have lost your goggles.
Yes, I lost my.
Okay, it's John.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who is so tired at the end of the show that could fall asleep no matter how loud it is?
I don't know, you're always pumped full of adrenaline for like a good couple of hours after a show.
But if there was someone, it would be you.
Yeah,
Because
I'm pretty good at sleeping.
Nick can sleep while a plane is taking off from a runway.
Yeah, before that actually.
He'll sleep through it.
Yeah.
And even when the plane lands, he doesn't wake up.
There is
So
a
it'd be him.
There is a myth in Romania that the Balkan children who got used to sleeping at weddings are the kinds of people that you are. So maybe you're actually Balkan. You don't even know it. Is there a tour bus DJ? And if there is, what kind of music other than rock and metal do you listen to?
I'd say you'd probably be if we're like putting music on for like, we're like having a few drinks at the end of the night. It's definitely John. Yeah.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. House, tech house, drum and bass, jungle, all of it.
Not metal.
Not
Everything but metal, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're listening to it all day and night anyway. Like,
Is there a specific artist that you like in the drum and bass genre?
well, there is the Holy Trinity. I know you guys are gonna confuse me now as I go to say it, which is Fortet, Daphne, and fuck, is it Skrillex? These guys have been fucking with me because I had the yeah, so Fred again isn't in the Holy Trinity, but they say he is. So yeah, it's Fortet, Skrillex, and I want to say Fred again now. But yeah, those three, and Daphne. Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys will get the chance to check out other artists in the festival. And if you do, I hope you're going to like what you see. These have been my questions. Thank you so much for opening up to me.